A second consecutive budget deficit comes as no surprise to private sector Senator Christopher De Allie, who notes that it is not restricted to Grenada, as he cited Trinidad and Tobago as a prime example. Senator De Allie says this points to the challenges countries and economies are facing as a result of the pandemic, while reducing the risk associated. The senator says despite the increase in the debt load and concerns as to where the funds are sourced, it must be rationalized against the debt to GDP ratio.
And the answer is simple. Our GDP have fallen, which is the denominator, so the ratio will go up. But our debt have also increased. Why? Because we have to continue to support the economic aspects that we must do. Pay salaries on time, pay social benefits on time, provide stimulus packages to help people who have been seriously impacted by the COVID crisis.
The private sector senator says borrowing must be done.
We must get help. We have to. And that is nothing rocket science. Where else would it come from? It must come from somewhere, Mr. President. So I am not really disturbed by we have increased debt, because I think it has to happen in order to facilitate what we're doing.
Senator De Allie is hopeful that the 3-year projections of lowering the debt to GDP ratio to 55% are realized.
So, Mr. President, I am not overly concerned, because if we didn't take the debt, we probably would have a greater social uprising for people in the hotel sector who were out of jobs from all aspects, whether it's the plant and workers in the plant, whether it's the taxi drivers, the vendors, the entertainment industry, the restaurants. It was a whole scale shutdown of that sector with thousands of people that needed some level of intervention and support.
He commends government on putting forward 3 stimulus packages while borrowing in some cases to fund the relief.
The cost of the borrowing to me is less than the social outfall that we'd have had if we didn't do it.
According to the 2020 annual debt report, the total disbursed outstanding debt at the end of 2020 was EC 1.988 billion, or 7.6% of GDP. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.